James, thank you for that very kind and generous introduction. It's good to be here with you and with all of you at such an event of such great magnitude. It's really an honor to be here with so many incredible presenters, human rights defenders, activists, and journalists. I count myself lucky to be with the people that I pretty much call my heroes. I'm also proud to celebrate and commemorate the courage and selflessness of Sergei Magnitsky and others who have been recognized as the standard bearers for human rights. We honor their sacrifices, their lives, and their families. Bill, I'd like to thank you as well and all that work with you for your role in keeping Sergei's torch lit, which I would say that this is an example of you doing so. Thank you for all that you do to promote this effort and to keep his memory alive. I think that we can always appreciate that you've created a substantial and sustained tribute to a person whose name is now recognized globally as that standard bearer for human rights. So again, I'm proud to be here. It's my great pleasure and honor to present the Magnitsky Prize for Outstanding Young Human Rights Activist to not one, but two deserving nominees. I hold Anaïse and Carine Kanimba in the highest regard. These two young ladies put their lives on hold and dedicated themselves to the sole purpose of securing the freedom of their father, Paul Rusesabagina. He did the same for Anaïse and Carine when brutal violence orphaned them as children. Anaïse and Carine highly deserve this award for their relentless courage and quest for justice, for their father and for others without voices. They overcame incredible obstacles in amplifying their father's case, and uniquely, they showed resourcefulness by dividing and conquering, literally, by building up efforts to coalesce government support in both the United States and in Europe simultaneously. They engaged us in the U.S. Department of State and with members of U.S. congressional committees, ensuring all in the corridors of power felt the same sense of urgency that they did. They were tough on me. They were tough on my team. They pushed us and demanded our very best efforts in bringing their father home. And I want to honor Paul Rusesabagina, sir. It's good to have you home. So your daughters, they were tough on me, they pushed me hard, and I loved every minute of it. Because I'm grateful that they did, because it helped get the job done. I'm fortunate to serve on a team of like-minded colleagues who believe, like I do, that private citizens should expect their governments to seek justice, and these governments should be willing to take decisive, concerted action to address injustice. So Anaïse and Carine, I salute your courage. I commend your perseverance and resourcefulness. And I thank you for allowing us to partner with you on your important mission. It's my pleasure to present you the Magnitsky Prize for Outstanding Young Human Rights Activist.
Thank you very much. To begin with, Ambassador Carstens may be the special presidential envoy for hostage affairs, but for our family and for many people in our community of loved ones who's been away, who's in prison, he's Captain America, and he helped out. So it doesn't have to be so long. It's a true honor for us to be here, standing here today with you, along our dad and our entire family and our support team, to be honored here and to be recognized, because we could not have done this by ourselves. We can only stand here because all of you here have joined us in the fight for justice for my father. Our life began, our story with our father really began, as you know, in 1994, after we lost our parents during the genocide. We became orphaned, and yet we felt loved. We felt love from our parents, Paul Rusesabagina and Tatiana Rusesabagina. They raised us, they gave us everything that we could ever think as children, until, unfortunately, he was taken from us. Our dad was taken from us, and we realized that we could not do anything instead stand still. And that's how we had to learn and join this community and figure out how to get him released. In those days, we didn't know where to start. We knocked on many doors. The very, very first door was Captain America's door. He welcomed us in, and after that, we had to go other places around too. And we found ourselves in the United Kingdom, where we met Bill Browder. And he told us one important thing, is that even if you think that everything is beyond you and you cannot do anything, do not forget that you have power. You have power to press at least 3 times a day, to put pressure where you can, and to get everyone behind you in the way that can help them and help your father in going further. And in these days, so we, together with Bill Browder and Baroness Kennedy, we used the tools in front of us to put the pressure. And we went to the House of Lords, and we had the chance to testify and to also tell them about our father's situation. And it's in this moment that we saw that when we get together and we use the tools that we have together and we communicate with them, we can have the support of others, and many of you here were with us. And so we actually were able to have the Magnitsky sanctions called on the person who was behind my father's kidnapping and who's currently the ambassador of Rwanda here in the United Kingdom. And this pressure that we put together among everybody else together, we were able to have our dad with us, and we're very truly, truly, truly thankful.
We would also like to thank Baroness Helena Kennedy, whose support and help made all the difference in being able to put the pressure necessary to get Paul Kagame to release our father. We're also incredibly grateful to our amazing lawyers, Kate Gibson and Ryan Fahey, whose compassion, dedication to justice gave us the courage and the strength. They stood by our side every step of the way, and we look up to them. They are superheroes. We continue to be inspired by the people in this room. We continue to be encouraged by the dedication to justice, to human rights, to democracy. These are the principles that keep us going. These are the principles that we are all gathered here today to stand for. And in the spirit of the Magnitsky Justice Campaign, in the spirit of our collective efforts and coming together to stand for justice, we will prevail. Our father is a testament to this collective effort. He's here with us today, and we are incredibly grateful to everyone here who made it possible. Thank you.